Well, hello there. So, don't mind my bonnet. I'm actually in a lot of pain right now, and my mascara is definitely destroyed from crying today because my daughter turned 18 and she's off to the military. So, it's been quite the day. But one thing I was thinking about on my downtime is as a barber, we have a lot of interesting conversations. And one interesting conversation that always seems to be brought up is religion, because people always say I'm pretty spiritual sounding. So I am spiritual, but I would not call myself religion, a religion. But I do believe in one God and that there is one God out there. There is Father God and Mother Earth. But one of the biggest topics is a lot of people have been raised a certain religion, and as they get older they don't agree with that religion, which makes them an atheist or a agnostic, I think is what they call it. It's basically where you don't believe in anything. So my biggest thing that I could share with anybody that believes in that or has been haunted, taunted, whatever you call it, by a religion is I see the scriptures, the Bible, as if it was a piece of art, right? It's poetry. If you were to take a piece of art and put it inside of an empty room and you threw 10 artists inside of that room and you asked them all to describe it and what it means to them and their perspective, I guarantee those artists may have some similarities, but they're all going to explain it completely different. And that's kind of what I view religion as, is the scriptures is art and religion is the artist. And so all these religions, they've kind of taken like different turns. Like there's different kinds of Catholics, Christians, Mormons, you name it. So when you follow a religion, you generally find a leader that you want to follow, right? And so if you just read the Bible and came up with your own thoughts on it and actually listened to your heart without any distractions, what do you think you could come up with? Would it be something that someone else already came up with? Or would it be coming from your heart, which is where we're told that God lives, is in the heart? I mean, the first initial start of life is the heartbeat. And so if you just looked at the Bible as if it was a piece of art and understood it within your own perspective as your own individual artist, because everybody's perspective is going to be different depending on, you know. Sorry, now I'm going to lose my train of thought because I had a call coming in that I had to answer. The joys of owning a business, but where was I going with this? Yeah, just view the Bible as if it's like a piece of art and come up with your own perspective on it and understand it yourself. Don't let somebody tell you what you should and should not believe in. I mean, look at all these supposedly, I think they actually do have evidence. I'm not sure. I never really followed the stories, but I guess all these priests that like touched little boys or did some weirdness going on. I don't even know what they did. But all these priests that did foul stuff, and there was a bunch of people following them. And then, there's been other religions that have done foul stuff, and there's been a huge ring of people following them. There's been cults found, a lot of cults that people follow, and then later in the end, they find out that they are following the wrong person. So I highly recommend that you do your own reading, your own navigating, and in the Bible, there's a lot of fictional stories that have a hidden meaning behind them. Your meaning behind each fictional story may be completely different than what somebody else came up with. So do your research, understand what you're talking about, and don't lose faith before you learned about having faith. Have a good day.